living in a globalized world. There is always trade. There is no bad thing about trade per se. Now we need to have a reference. And a reference could be the per capita use in order to check whether we are above or below per capita global average. And if we do that for cropland, we see that the world cropland per capita is about 0.24 hectares, which is about the order of magnitude of our inland EU 27 cropland. But what we actually consume is beyond that. So we are already now, consuming beyond global average in terms of global cropland. And we did some estimates, and it depends on our targets, but maybe we may further deal with that in the panel discussion this afternoon, because we made some suggestions for global reference target values, and they wouldn't be reached even with a 1% increase in productivity. Now, so there will be an expansion of global cropland, and this may lead to additional greenhouse gas emissions as well as losses of biodiversity. And with regard to policies, I think it's worth to mention that this cannot be avoided by production standards and certification. Because if the global demand for biomass is growing, and if we require certain areas to be non-converted, that will lead automatically to indirect land use change elsewhere. So we have to keep that in mind as well. Now, let's come to wooden biomass. There are rising hopes and growing concern also with second generation of biofuels. So there's increased expectation from side of the IEA, the blue area here, in order of second lignocellulose-based biofuels. The problem is increasing pressure on forests, maybe deforestation, maybe conversion to plantations, which are very productive, but which are monoculture. Some call them green deserts. And there is a growing competition between material and energy use on the one side and the power and heat and the transport fuel on the other side. We experience that